Hit up Rose NBA on Twitter. If you need any sort of grind, he will be the man for you. Domination, Spotlight Sims, MyTEAM Unlimited, and even more. The link to his Twitter will be down below in the description. Yo, what is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, we are going to be talking about coaches in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. What is the best coach for your specific price range? Because that's kind of the difficult thing. Obviously, there's diamond coaches. Obviously, there's ruby coaches. What is the best coach for you to run for whatever you're trying to get out of it? So that's what we're going to be going over today. And in this video also, we're going to be talking about the auction house, the prices of these coaches, all of that, what specific boosts they have, what coach I'm running. We're going to be diving into all of that. If you are new to my channel and have not yet, please consider smashing that subscribe button as we're on the road to 80,000 subscribers. So here's the first thing, okay? All 6 coach types and their boost, okay? We're just going to read through this Reddit post. Very, very solid, okay? So shout out to this guy right here for making this post. Very solid. And this is a question I asked literally 3 days ago is, what is the best coach to run? As a rule, diamond boost plus 5, amethyst plus 4, ruby plus 3, sapphire, emerald plus 2, gold, silver, and bronze plus 1. So you got the balance coaches, okay? Now the best coaches for this are Budenholzer and Tyler. Then you got a bunch of, sapphire through bronze coaches as well. Now what I like is it breaks down what all of these do. Now again, if you run Budenholzer or Tyler, which are the best balanced coaches, you're gonna get a +3 in all these categories. For guards, you're looking at this: ball handle, 3-point shot, perimeter defense, pretty solid. For wings, ball handle, 3-point shot, pretty solid all the way around. And then for the centers, I mean, I don't really like this center boost in general, but balanced coaches aren't the worst for guards and wings. That's what I'll say. But again, the best you can get is a ruby. So is it the best? Probably not. I mean, when I first started the game, Budenholzer was the coach I was running just because I really didn't know what was going on too much. And for guards and wings, it's not bad. You get the ball handle boost, the 3-point shot boost. It's not terrible. Well, let's compare that to some of the other coaches. 7 seconds. Best coaches, Chris Finch and Steven Silas. Now, here's the problem. You're only going to get +1 in all these stats. Now, again, if there was a good 7 seconds coach, this would be fantastic. This would be absolutely fantastic because it boosts ball handle, 3-point shot, and speed for every single position, right? Outside of center, it doesn't boost ball handle. It still boosts 3 ball and 3-point shot. But this 7 seconds system's good, but the problem is there's only +1 coaches available. So that's kind of the only problem with this. If there was a diamond 7 seconds coach, then we would be talking, right? Then we would be talking. So for example, if they add, a 7 seconds coach that is a diamond later on in the year, the dude is going to be absolutely fantastic. Defensive coaches, okay? Their best coaches here are Rubies, Frank Vogel, and Mike Malone. And then you got a bunch of other ones here, right? LOL, the Blazers playing defense. But you got a bunch of other coaches here, some sapphires, some emeralds, and some silvers. But here's the defensive boost, as you guys can see. Block, lateral quickness, strength. Like, it's literally defense. And that's fine, right? That's fine. But it's definitely not something I would recommend. When you're playing the game, what are the most important stats? And that's probably what you want to boost. So the things that I'm looking at for coaches are speed. That's always the most important thing for me. And then lateral quickness is important, 3-ball rating, and ball handle. Those 4 are probably the most important for me. So you got to try to find a coach that can fit those. Grit and grind, best coach Doc Rivers, amethyst +4. Then you got 2 other coaches, Nate McMillan and Dwayne Casey down here. But we're looking at Doc Rivers +4, okay? Lateral quickness, 3-ball. For point guards is solid, right? You get steal boost as well. For wings, there's 3-ball lateral quickness. Very solid as well. The problem is when it comes to centers. Now, again, it's not bad, but your centers don't get a boost in the 3-ball. They don't get a boost in lateral quickness. They don't get a boost in speed. So really what you're getting a grit and grind coach for is the boost in 3-ball and lateral quickness. The point guard's boost is incredible. 3-ball, lateral quickness, and steal. The problem I have with this coach, and hear me out, you got help defense IQ and pass IQ. That's the problem, is 2 of the boosts are in pass IQ and help defense IQ. And those 2 stats do not matter. They just don't matter at all. Similar to the center, you got help defensive IQ. Some people are going to argue post moves matter. For me, I will never move in the post. So Is this a bad coach? No, Doc Rivers isn't a bad coach. I just see a lot of wasted boosts with Doc Rivers. That's the only problem with that. Next one, perimeter centric. Best coach is Steve Nash. For the guards, ball handle, mid-range, 3-ball, perimeter defense, driving dunk, and defense rebound. All 6 of these are important. Wings, again, very similar. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same for wings as it is for guards. No wasted stats for the centers. No wasted stats either. So the Steve Nash as a coach is absolutely incredible. What I will say is there's no speed, there's no lateral quickness, so that hurts a little bit, but everybody gets a ball handle boost, everybody gets a 3-ball boost. So Steve Nash as a coach is absolutely fantastic. Again, there's some Ruby coaches in here, which I think Ruby coaches do boost it +3, so Rick Carlisle isn't going to be a bad coach to run depending on his price. But I do like the perimeter centric thing, right? These boosts, perimeter centric is definitely better than grit and grind. Grit and grind's probably second. So how I'd rank these so far, perimeter centric, I actually probably 7 seconds as number 1. I do love 7 seconds because of speed. So far, 7 seconds, perimeter defense, grit and grind, and then probably we're going to go balanced, and then I'm going to go defense. That's what it would be so far, 1 through 5. But the only ones that I'm really super high on right now are perimeter centric and 7 seconds. Those are fantastic. Pace and space, best coach, Quin Snyder and Monty Williams. Okay. This is my current coach, is a diamond coach, right? They're the same thing. Quin Snyder and Monty Williams are going to give you the exact same thing. There also is a silver coach, but again, you're not going to get much of a boost there, okay? Here's the thing. You get ball handle, you get a 3-ball, and you get speed. I get it. There's help defense IQ. There's pass IQ. Those 2 stats do not matter. So if you want to sit there and argue that Steve Nash is better than Monty Williams, I can't necessarily disagree. But what I will say is the +5 in speed matters so much. To me, it matters so much, and that's why I'm running the diamond, okay? For the guards and for the wings, it's basically the same, right? You get the ball handle boost. You get the 3-ball boost. One thing I do like is the perimeter defense boost as well, right? It might not go to show a lot, but it does matter. Now, help defense IQ, pass IQ, I get it. It's wasted stats. But for centers, you still get defensive rebound. You get perimeter defense. You get interior defense, and you get speed. Like, the +5 in those stats are very, very valuable and very important. So, do I think the pace and space coaches are the best? I think it's up there, right? I would rank it right behind, probably, like, if Steve Nash was a +5, I might run him over the pace and space coach. But I think that we should all agree that the 7 seconds coach is the best, right? I just think this is just in general the best coach, but there's no good coach with it. So 7 second systems probably number 1, and then at number 2 I'd probably go perimeter centric. 3's pace and space has to be pretty close to number 3. Grit and grind balance 4 and 5, and then defense number 6. So with what we know off of this, who is the best coach for his specific price? So we're gonna hop right into the MyTEAM auction house and just search coaches, because I think a lot of people are just stunned on are coaches worth it or are they not. Now Quin Snyder, I'm pretty sure I bought mine for $83,000. Expect these prices to stay high. I repeat, expect these prices to stay high. Don't expect these prices to go down by a lot. Similar to Mike D'Antoni last year, the prices are going to stay high. Now, here's what I'll say. For their specific value, I think Steve Nash is a solid coach for $38K. I think he's a better value than the diamond coaches. I do think the diamond coaches are the best overall. So if you want the best overall coach, you can go there. But for his value, Steve Nash is absolutely fantastic. Doc Rivers is also absolutely fantastic. If you can get Doc Rivers for $15,000 MT, that is not bad at all. Steve Nash, if you can get him for, $35,000, you're getting a top 3 coach in the game. For the Rubies, what I would focus on here is Rick Carlisle. Basically going to give you a worse version of Steve Nash, right? Just +3 instead of +4. So instead of paying $35,000, you got one for $12,000. Budenholzer Bud isn't bad for a balanced coach. Again, if you want balanced, he's not the worst. Again, Ty Lue's in the same boat. But for that, I would rather have Doc Rivers than those Ruby coaches. So is Ty Lue worth it? Is Frank Vogel worth it? Is Budenholzer worth it? Probably not when it comes down to it. But those coaches aren't necessarily bad. That doesn't make the coach bad. And then anything Sapphire or below, I really just wouldn't recommend. Anything Sapphire, Emerald, or below, I wouldn't recommend. Now, if you have to get an Emerald coach really for a budget option, I mean, it's really preference. Just focus on not getting defense, right? Perimeter centric is fine for Borrego right there. Same thing for Steve Kerr. Like, that's fine. If that's where you want to go for an Emerald coach, go get that perimeter centric guy. But Steve Nash, probably the guy that I would recommend for most of you guys watching this video, or Doc Rivers. Those two are pretty solid. If you can afford a diamond coach, I mean, that's who I'm running tonight. I love him, right? I mean, you look at what he boosts, 3-point ball handle. Plus, you get speed and perimeter defense. You just can't really go wrong with diamond coaches. But again, you do have to pay up a lot of MT right now, which a lot of people just do not want to do. So probably the best value are both the Amethyst coaches in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM right now. Again, if you're a big baller and want to go crazy, go get yourself a Quinn Snyder or Monty Williams. It's what I had to do, and again, I don't regret it at all. I do think those coaches are going to be fantastic with Steve Nash, that right step below. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.